103.5 FM and we are 10 years. Yes, that's the announcement. We are 10. Oh, we are 10. Good morning. Welcome on board. It's time for sports updates right here on just simply the best radio. We are live on Facebook. Get to Facebook star 103.5 and then get to watch the show live there as well. My name is Jones RG, and this morning we'll bring you of course football updates from across the world, and bring you local news as well. And then we'll look at some transfers happening in our local league, and then we'll get to the Olympics. And today, Ghana is going to be in action. Final event for us that we are still in. Can we get somewhere? I'll bring you the time. I'll bring you the heat, and I'll bring you our other competitors. When I bring them, then you'd be the judge if we can actually qualify out of this heat. And then, of course, we would also do some football transfers in the European scene. So, welcome on board. The champions and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Whoa, well, they were champions in the Democracy Cup, and we'll start off from them because they represent Ghana at this year's Capital City Africa Cup in Washington, D.C., in the United States of America in October 2024. So next month, the annual ceremonial match being put together by the Ghana Tourism Authority in collaboration with the Ghana Football Association forms part of activities to mark the Ghana Week DC 2024. The matchup between the two historic teams would magnify the celebration of Ghanaian culture in Washington, D.C. This is the second time a Ghanaian Premier League club will be embarking on a trip to the United States to play the MLS side after Medium IC lost 2-1 in a similar high-profile friendly on October 14, 2023. So last year, the Ghana Week DC 2024 takes place between October 7 to October 12, 2024 in Washington, D.C. So Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they will be flying next month to represent Ghana in, of course, the Capital City African Cup in Washington, D.C. And we wish them all the best there. It would have been a crowd of folk, but and they actually lost that Democracy Cup game to Kotoko. And they're now still on some local news where 4 Ghana Premier League clubs chase the signature of former Hearts of Folk shortstopper Richard Atayen. Legon City's forward Kwabena Boateng will undergo his medical and is expected to sign a permanent contract with Accra Hearts of Folk. And Accra Hearts of Folk yesterday, they actually played out a friendly match against Bechim United, and the game ended 3-3. Goals coming in from Sani Mohammed, Isaac Frimpong, and then Mauli Wayo in there. Now, it is official. We understand that Nations FC have announced the capture of former Great Olympic centre-back Oko Gripman on a 2-year deal. And still on some local news. Final one, former Gold Stars forward Prince Kwabena Usu joins Saudi Arabian side Al Dihaya Sporting Club on a 2-year deal. So congratulations to Prince Kwabena Usu, who has gone to Saudi Arabia. Let's hope that he makes some money and bring some cool cash back home for his people in there. All right, now let's start off from the Olympics. With some results that happened yesterday. And yesterday in handball, Spain beat Egypt after overtime. Yes, they beat Egypt 29-28. Interesting game in handball. So Egypt are out. Germany also beat host nation France in handball 35-34. Also in overtime. And Denmark beat Sweden 32-31. Norway and Slovenia. Norway lost to Slovenia by 28-33 in handball in yesterday's events. Now, for today in handball, we'll see Sweden take on France, and then that is the women's category, and I would see Norway take on Denmark. So 7:30 Norway will take on Denmark, and then 2:30 Sweden will take on France. If you're a handball fan, do make sure you join them at 2:30 and then 7:30. Now, let's get still on some basketball. Yesterday, USA, the United States of America, they beat our Nigerian ladies. So our Nigerian ladies who were making Africa and themselves so proud, and Nigeria, of course, very proud in there. They actually lost to the United States of America. We obviously expected that, but they did well. It wasn't too much of a gap. They lost by 88 points to 74 points, and then Germany lost to host nation France 71-84 points. Spain beats Belgium 60. Spain actually lost to Belgium 66-79 points, and then Serbia also lost to Australia, who are favorites to actually win the women's category of the Olympics, 67-85 points in there. Now, today, big one coming in at 7 p.m. in the basketball as part of the Olympic Games. Would see USA take on Serbia at 7 p.m. That is a big one. And let's see how it'll go. But 7 p.m., you shouldn't miss USA taking on Serbia in the basketball. And then at 3:30, we'll see France take on Germany in the basketball. So we are in the semifinals, and we'll see which two teams would go to the final. China also won their events, their 3 straight sets. So today we'll see China take on France, and then in the women's category, China would take on South Korea, and Germany would play Japan in there. Yesterday I brought you what water polo is all about, a game that is played in a 7 meters deep pool of water, and where the ball is thrown, and it's just basically like handball, but this time in water. And so water polo yesterday, Croatia beat Spain 10-8, Greece 11, Serbia 12, USA 11, Australia 10, and then Hungary actually beat Italy by 12 points to 10 in there. So today we'll see water polo 12:35. You want to enjoy some handball, but this time in a pool of water, then watch the water polo. Netherlands taking on Spain at 12:35. Australia taking on the United States of America at 5:35, and then Italy play Canada at 11 a.m. 4 p.m. Greece will take on Hungary. All right, now let's bring you some news, of course, right from the Olympics. Where yesterday, Lichel Tegobo making Africa proud. The Botswanan athletes won their second semi-final of the men's 200 meters at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games in a time of 19.96 seconds. So he beat Noah Lyles, who finished second in 20.08 seconds, while Makanakashi Charamba from Zimbabwe was third in 20.31 seconds. Reigning Olympic 200 meters champion Andre De Grassa was knocked out in the 200 meters semi-finals. He ran a time of 20.41 to finish third in his heat. Only 2-time qualifiers advanced to the final. So 2 men ran faster than him in the semi-final heat that followed. So we will now see, of course, a new Olympic champion this time around, and Andre De Grassa has been knocked out. So for the men who have made the final, for the first time ever, Africa would have four men in the final of the men's 200 meters at the Olympic Games, and we would see the likes of Tegobo from Botswana, Fan Bule from Liberia, Charamba from Zimbabwe, and then Makarau from Zimbabwe as well. So big one for Africa hopefully we can get some gold medal in there. The event is this morning at 8:30 a.m. So at 8:30 a.m., the following people: Tegobo from Botswana, Fan Bule from Liberia, Charamba from Zimbabwe, and then Maka Rawu from Zimbabwe as well would be part of the 200 meters final at 8:30 a.m. Well. There is news about this Filipino gymnastic athlete who actually won gold for Filipino. The first gold medal that an athlete from Filipino has won. And guess what? The guy is being bombarded with gifts. So, first of all, a house has been gifted by the country's government, and everything that he would actually need to finish the 2-bedroom house that is valued at 24 million Filipino pesos. Wow. Yes, just winning gold for his country. And then in 10 million cash from the Filipino Sports Commission and 3 million in cash from the country's House of Representatives. A lifetime. So this cash, this million is actually in Filipino pesos. Yes, not US dollars. All right. Now, a lifetime of free ramen, free buffet, and free meals from numerous local establishments. Yes, because he has won gold, he's going to be getting free food for the rest of his life. Free food. Oh my goodness. Also, there's more. A lifetime of free colonoscopes. Now, so he can actually go to the hospital to actually check up. Free. Guess what? He's 24 years now. And then he has also been given 100,000 Filipino pesos worth of free furniture. So after getting an apartment, the house, and everything, free furniture for this man. A lifetime of free cookies from a place called Cookies by the Bucket. An iPhone 16. And then a lifetime of free engineering design if he wants to build a new house. Charlie, this guy is on top. Yeah, so that is how you reward a champion. And Carlos Yulo, he's from Philippines, and he actually won gold in the gymnastics, the first gold ever won by the country, and he's been rewarded with all this by his country. Congratulations to him. 24 years. It is right, and it's just right that we do our athletes right. Yesterday, I brought you the news of the Nigerian who switched nationalities. Yes, she moved to America because some 4 years ago in Tokyo, they failed to register them. So she got angry and decided that, okay, let me just become an American. And she won silver 2 days ago. Yes, in the hammer throw. The first time that an American is actually winning it. She's a Nigerian, but she did it. Africa. Keep on. All right, now, Jude Bellingham celebration was hit yesterday by Roger Stoner, who actually made history to win gold in the discus throw. So he's the first Jamaican to win gold in the discus throw, and Roger Stoner actually making history there. And football always come into the Olympics, so he actually celebrated with Jude Bellingham's celebration, and it was silver for Matthew Hodgson Smith. He came so close to the 400 meters gold, but Quincy Hall snatched it right at the end. So Matthew Hodgson Smith wanted gold, but he actually broke the European 400 meters record to win silver medal instead. Another interesting one. So proud one coming in from the athlete Mikola Alekna. So Mikola Alekna yesterday beat his father's record. Yes, Mikola Alekna beat his father's record. Virgil Juice Alekna's record that has been an Olympic record that has stood for 20 years until yesterday, and he actually beat that record to win silver medal there. And of course, the dad would actually be proud. Congratulations to Mikola Alekna for beating his dad's record and winning silver medal after 20 years that his dad actually set that record. Now, guess what? Another interesting one. 14-year-old world champion Arisa Tiril actually won skateboarding gold yesterday. And guess what? She's been actually saying that all she wants is a pet. Yes. So she's 14. Arisa Tiril is 14, and she actually won gold in skateboarding yesterday. And then she's actually said that my parents definitely wouldn't let me get a dog or a cat because we are traveling so much right now. But I feel like a dog might be a little bit easier, and I don't know. I just want a dog. So she was actually promised a pet if she won gold, and then she has actually delivered. Congratulations to Arisa Tiril, the 14-year-old who won gold in skateboarding. 14, she's 14. She's 14. Yes, she is 14. Now, today, Ghana would be in action. Yes, I was going to say the Black Stars, please, not the Black Stars. Ghana would be in action in Heat 2 at exactly 9:35 a.m. We are going to be in Heat 2, the 4x100 team, and the likes of Benjamin Azameti, the likes of Butio, Saminu, and Joe Paul Amwa would be in action today, and we'll see what happens in there. But then let me bring you our team's lineup. I mean, the Heat 2. Which countries are we seeing in Heat 2 this morning? So Liberia are going to be in there with Brazil. Of course, Ghana would be in lane 4. China would be in there as well. Canada would be in there. France are going to be in there. Jamaica would be in there. And then Germany would be in there. So, obviously, Jamaica will qualify. I believe Jamaica will qualify. France would also be in there. Ghana in there as well. I don't know how optimistic my people are, but my senior men, they've joined me this morning here. And this is the final one, the last one for Ghana. And we find ourselves Liberia,
we are taking gold.
Brazil, China, Canada, host France, Jamaica, and then Germany.
We are taking gold.
This is just a hit. Let's qualify.
Okay. Yeah.
The gold.
I think we are taking gold.
Okay. So at least we know that we can beat Germany. We know at least we can beat Germany. Yeah, we can.
Yes.
We can. Oh, we can.
beat
Oh,
Germany.
Papa. But when you were counting those who qualify, you mentioned Ghana. So how can we qualify without beating Germany?
Okay.
We are taking gold.
That will tell.
Yeah,
That will
basically.
tell. So that event is at 9:35 a.m. We are wishing them all the best.
Today?
Today, yes,
Okay.
9:35
We are
a.m.
taking gold.
We are taking gold.
We are taking gold. So we are qualifying from this heat.
And then we'll get probably the semi-finals.
We are
And
taking
then
gold. We are taking gold.
time will tell.
We can only wish you well.
Manifest says time is an informant.
Yeah.
It will tell.
It will definitely tell on
We
who.
are taking gold.
All right. So let me quickly take leave of you. Right on your screens on Facebook, you see Kylian Mbappe. Yes, finally, Kylian Mbappe gets to work with Real Madrid for the first time. So if you're on Facebook, just get to see us beautiful images of Kylian Mbappe who joined his teammates for the first time, and you see Jude Bellingham and coach Carlo Ancelotti and all the other players welcoming Kylian Mbappe in there. All right, that will be all for sports this morning. My name is Joe Saji. Do join us on the game at 1 p.m. Of course, Monica Bukari is in Paris, France, bringing us all the live updates from Paris, France, and we'll bring you reactions from that 4x100 meters. If you say a prayer, do say one for Ghana's team.